Kailan lang, Tony, ay naging matunog ang issue tungkol sa pagpapakamatay ng isang student ng UP Manila. And ang sabi nila, ang reason daw behind this is she wasn't able to pay for her tuition and she wasn't able to enroll for the next semester. Kaya't ngayon naman umaga kasama natin si Miss Iska Dalangin mula sa SCAP ng UP Manila. Magandang umaga sa iyo, Iska.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Iska.
Maybe pwede mo muna kaming kwentuhan about kay Cristel Tejada. Who is she and what is her story ba?
So ako naman, I don't personally know her, pero she was one of the candidates for Miss Freshie, an annual pageant in UP Manila. So she was a first-year behavioral sciences student.
Okay, dahil nga sa pangyayari, no, gusto ko lang kamustahin, ano nang usapan ngayon sa UP? Maingay pa rin ba yung pangyayari kay Cristel Tejada?
Yes, actually, nung Monday, our classes were suspended. It was for a day of mourning. So we had different activities from morning pa lang. We had a solidarity event, ganyan. And events are still in place for her. So a lot of movements have been happening within UP Manila from different orgs, from different student councils.
Ngayon, Iska, maybe you could tell us more about the incident. What happened ba talaga? What were the issues that were, I guess, that led her to do what she did? Kasi ang sinasabi nila is the reason why she committed suicide was she wasn't able to pay for her tuition. But some people naman believe that there are other reasons also that are involved in what happened.
Yes, we've heard na from our OSA director, it wasn't merely about the financial problem. Na she also had social issues, and she was actually, when everything was already happening, she was already talking to a professor in the Department of Behavioral Sciences to help her get along.
Okay. So ibig sabihin talagang meron na siyang mga I guess social issues kasi she was parang nagka-counseling na siya and nagte-therapy na siya with a
It was
professor.
actually happening when she was having difficulty paying for tuition.
Mhm. So, pag-usapan naman natin yung nahirapan nga siya magbayad ng kanyang tuition. Kasi sa UP, 'di ba, meron kayong mga bracketing systems upon siguro pag take mo pa lang ng UPCAT, sinusulat na yung income ng family, ganun. Maybe we could talk more about this. Paano ba yung mga bracketing ng mga students doon?
So we base it on STFAP So it's from bracket A to E.
Okay.
For bracket A, you pay 1,500 pesos per unit. Bracket B, 1,000. Bracket C, 600. Bracket D, 300, which is the bracket of Cristel.
Okay.
And bracket E, you don't have to pay for your tuition.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, sinabi mo nga kanina na hindi siya naaprubahan sa bracket E1 ba yun? Anong factors ba na nangyari or mga dapat na requirements kung dapat na aprubahan siya na hindi nangyari yung mga pangyayari?
Kasi it's a very tedious process, and yun na nga, yung bracketing in UP, it happens when you're going to enroll already. It doesn't happen upon your taking of the UPCAT. So she had difficulties in getting or fulfilling all of the requirements for bracket E, and the requirements that she wasn't able to fulfill was to show a picture of their house. So that's one of the very important requirements to be approved for the lowest bracket.
Okay. Yeah, what we're talking about now is the re-bracketing, diba? In the first place, why was she put in a different bracket? Siguro nalagay nga siya sa bracket D, which is she had to pay 300 pesos per unit. Apparently hindi pala talaga kaya ng family niya. So anong nangyari dito? Bakit siya nalagay sa bracket na hindi naman talaga para sa kanya?
So she had to stay in that bracket because those were the only requirements that she was able to fulfill. So she had to stay
Okay.
there kasi hindi niya nakumpleto lahat ng for bracket E.
And then, ano ba yung mga requirements na kailangan? Kasi sinasabi na it's a very tedious process and talagang mahaba yung time required for you to be re-bracketed to another bracket nga. And then, ano ba yung mga bagay na kailangan and ano yung time frame na required of her to submit to the
Yun na nga, part nung no late payment policy na which really took a toll on her on the second semester. You have to pay for your tuition. Yun nangyari sa for the second semester, she had to pay it by November 23, which hindi niya natupad. So yun, to go to the lower bracket, syempre nandun na yung mga ITR, your vicinity map, and then you have to for lower brackets, may house visits pa and such. So hindi niya na-fulfill lahat, which is why she had to stay to bracket D. And hindi niya na nga nagawa na makumpleto in the time frame of paying.
Okay.
Yes, dahil nga sa nangyari, maraming nagsasabi na hindi daw maituturing na state university ang UP dahil mataas pa rin ang matrikula kahit public school to. Anong masasabi nyo, lalo na sa'yo is ka na taga UP?
Yun na nga, in UP naman kasi, everyone is subsidized. It's just a matter of how subsidized you are since, yun na nga, from the bracketing system. So, yun, for bracket E, the students don't have to pay. Pero, it's not an issue of pagbabawas ng subsidy because even if it's low, it's stable pa naman. So, yun na nga, what happened, hindi niya kinaya na to do what she had to do for the bracket na, which is a very unfortunate event since yung 300 a unit, it's a very big thing for her.
Yeah, yes, for her bracket nga. Pero yun naman, nabigyan naman siya ng student loan ng UP, di ba? And then, I guess, nagkaroon siya ng utang na lang. And then, binigyan siya ng time break na para makapagbayad dito sa utang niya. And then what happened? Nung in-extend, and she wasn't able to pay. That's why. Is this under the no late payment policy?
No. Kasi we have two student loan boards in UP. So you have, you're allowed to loan up to 70% of your tuition.
Okay.
So for the first semester, she had an outstanding balance of 6,000.
Mhm.
And the policy is you have to pay for all of your dues before you are able to loan again, which is why hindi siya nakapag-loan for the second semester, for her tuition for the second semester.
So hindi siya pinayagan niya kasi hindi pa siya bayad. So she was recommended or she was advised to take a leave of absence by the
Yeah, because part of the memo of the no late payment policy is that you will be removed from the class list, therefore you will be advised to take a leave of absence. It's not really forced to take a leave of absence, but you are advised.
Advised, okay. So she was advised and she took a leave of absence
Yes.
naman for the second semester.
Sans, napanood ko na in-interview rin yung parents ni Crystal sa TV and sinasabi nila na hindi raw family matters yung problema ni Crystal kundi yung money talaga na pambayad sa tuition. How do they react? Do they still associate with the UP head or sinisisi ba nila yung school sa nangyari?
Right now naman, they are in contact with the different student councils in UP Manila. So, I'm not very sure as to if they are pinpointing UP admin as to what happened. Pero, yun nga, her dad appealed for a loan December 19. And then after appealing for that, he came back January 23 pa to follow up or to get
Okay.
the loan.
So kumbaga medyo too late na rin
Yes.
yung nangyaring sa paglo-loan nila. And ngayon naman pag-usapan naman natin, ano pa yung issues, I guess, for the students of the UP na may kinalaman din sa mga financial policies na ng administration ninyo?
So yun na nga, it all goes down to the STFAP bracketing, which is exactly why there needs to be a lot of revision with the STFAP bracketing dahil hindi siya maayos. One of the things that we are trying to push for this is that magkaroon ng STFAP bracketing before you have to enter UP. Like, sa UPCAT pa lang.
Yes. Tapos siguro, meron bang mga nag-ano din na yung process siguro sa pag-re-bracket? Kasi nakita natin na yun yung naging big problem dahil yung time frame, kumbaga from enrollment and then yung pag sa class, di ba?
Yes.
Kasi di makapagbayad nga. So pag ganun yung nangyari, tinatanggal na lang sila sa class.
Dinadrop sila sa class.
Okay. So, ngayon naman, ano naman yung mga plans siguro ng SCAP and siguro ng administration to resolve this problem and siguro to prevent other incidents like this from happening again?
So yun, as of yesterday, nagkaroon ng dialogue with the UP admin, UP Manila admin, and representatives from all the college student councils. So after that, na-resolve nila na i-lift na ang no late payment policy. So nagkaroon ng official memo as of 4:34 p.m. na President Pascual already said, and he told all the chancellors and the Dean of UP Cebu to that it will come to a point na there will be no more issues for students having financial issues to pay for their tuition.
Itong pag-lift ng no payment policy, was this something na it was really planned beforehand or it was provoked by the incident that happened to Cristel?
Well, the no late payment policy kasi, it was originally implemented to check if ano ba talaga yung problema ng students? Bakit hindi sila makapagbayad on time? And yun na nga, after implementing this, in our case, after nilang mag-set ng deadline, around 50 students weren't able to pay on time. And after kausapin yung 50 students na yun, half of them were only because of schedule constraints. Only half
Yes,
yung
yes.
may problema talaga
Na
with pay.
makakapagbayad. Okay.
Yes, Iska, do you have a message to anyone, lalo na sa mga UP students and UP admin?
So first of all, we are very thankful for the lifting of the no late payment policy. And yun na nga, in SCAP and in our organization, because we are very much sympathizing for what had happened, and which is why we had solidarity events. And right now, what we can say is that standing as one has truly proven its purpose, because we stood as one this time. UP Manila stood as one. And we will make sure that history will never repeat itself again.
Okay, maraming salamat sa iyo, Iska, para sa panahon mo ngayong umaga.
Yes, thank you so much, Iska.